is so great to be here for Career Day. When my boy told me this was happening, I left 4 traps unattended to hike out here, and it being mating season, that is a considerable sacrifice. And before you ask, no, dating 4 traps does not make me gay. They cancel each other out. PennDOS. A question? We got a question? Yeah, you with the Bernie voter hair? Ha! You would think so, wouldn't you? Nope. No, I do not mate with the wildlife. Unless they buy me a hot dinner first. I'm joking! Y'all never heard that one? Jesus! It's a classic in hunter circles. God. Anyway, I am a hunter, a real hunter, not one of those fat, dip-chewing pee holes who's sitting there blind for 3 hours sucking down Lone Stars. I like to get real close to the animals, right up where you can smell them, and they can smell you. Now, before you ask, yes, I have smeared a deer's feces on my jowls before, but only because he told me he liked it. I'm kidding! I do not mate with deer, people. Jesus! Take a joke. God. I got a few more questions I can see. Yes, you right there with the Biden voter soulless lizard stare. Oh, right. How does one become a hunter? That is an excellent question. Well, it's not something you decide. It's an occupation that consumes you. Me? I knew since I was a little kid. I used to go with my daddy to the library twice a week. Not in a nerd way. I just like to sniff the book glue. One day, I cracked open the thickest Ranger Rick magazine you ever saw, and saw this beautiful tigress in the centerfold. Looking at her, I was filled with this primal fire. Same kind of thing I felt when Steve Irwin held that big snake on the TV. Just the best feeling in my heart. And that's when I knew I had to get as close to these animals as possible to study them and respect them. Okay, you're doing a time's up gesture now. I get it. I can pick up on context clues. I'll wrap up. I got one last thing for y'all. Who wants to see my hunting helmet? Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, see, so before I get this thing out, because it is something, okay, it's important to remember that the key is to blend in. You want to get as close to these animals as possible. You want to enter their world. You want to think how they think. You want to see how they see. Hold on. See what I mean? Stop laughing! God, the youth of this country. This makes me so embarrassed. It makes me feel like you don't even think I'm a real hunter. Don't try and deny it either. You got the same look my daddy did when I told him I could read. Like you think I'm a fraud. Like you think I don't even have a kid in this class. Like you think I crawled into the alley 30 minutes ago, climbed up the fire escape, and squeezed in through the boys' bathroom window during a passing period. What's that, teacher? Oh, now you're dialing 911? Well, good. I hope you call the cops on every single one of these slanderous kids accusing me of being an imposter. I am devastated. Come on, Scooter, get your things. We don't need this.
There's nobody here named Scooter!
Some of us from Houston, some of us from Dallas, some close to Mexico. Shout out to the Valley.